Hey there, I am Dr. Earl Hendrikz. I want to talk to you a little bit about high hammy pulls. I've had a number of patients just recently with these high hammy pulls. Quite often they have a knot or a nugget sitting right there. That's that high hammy, where the sitz bone, as we call it. So poke around trying to figure out what's going on. As I mentioned in a previous video, quite often we find that ankle mobility becomes an issue. Once that's cleared up, once the ankle is done, then it's a matter of figuring out, okay, is this an issue with the hamstring, or is it an issue in the front, in the quad group? And it can be either. Also, possibility is hip mobility. Now, when I look at hip mobility, I'm looking at things like internal, external rotation of that hip. If you have a restriction, especially unilateral restriction on one side or the other, where internal or external rotation of the hip is not happening, then high hammy pulls are also very, very common, especially if you're trying to plant that foot, trying to pivot. We always talk about, especially our running sport athletes, that it is a very linear sport. Everybody thinks, okay, I'm just running forward. But how often are you having to either swerve out of the way of another runner, taking a turn? So running is not truly a linear sport. It is quite often a sport where we're having to pivot in a hip one way or the other. And if that hips are not moving the way it's supposed to be, then you have a hip mobility issue, and it can cause secondary issues such as high hip. So this is one of the things that you want to go and test on yourself. Okay, see, can you internally, externally rotate from one hip to the other? And if you can, so you find that one side is restricted versus the other, that's where we have some concerns about hip mobility as opposed to affecting run gait, as well as get those high hammy pulls. If you have questions about this, or if there's anything we need help, 832-464-4645. Again, I am Dr. Earl Hendrikz. Our website, Clear Lake Integrative Medicine.com. Feel free to give us a call. Look us up.